Right, for those of you not familiar, Honda lay flats, pit bike engines, Cub 90s, all based on the same thing. The foot pegs mount to the bottom of the engine. So I need to make a foot peg bar. These things are normally just like janky pressed steel or like really thin wall tube. So yeah, not that crazy, but we could do something fun with these. I want high mount pegs. So I made a couple of these brackets. They're going to bolt on there. Just at that stage with the build where I have to start like finishing all the little bits up, the fun stuff. I've done it the right way this time. I've done fun stuff in the beginning, boring stuff in the middle, and I've left myself with some fun stuff. So I've already worked out all the spacing. That's the base of my bar. It's oversized at the moment because I'm not too sure where I'm going to put the peg plates on. Found this old tire lever and it is the perfect spacer. So let's clamp that on. So yeah, that sits spot on. Well, there we go. I'm going to tack that together. I tack this to them in situ. This is my mock-up engine, my fresh engines in the box. Right, they're welded. Oh, the tabs aren't in the middle. It's because the mounts are offset. Right, let's see how much I've warped this. This is the test. Oh, so far so good. No resistance ins. Oh, and only. Oh. Right, that bit's done. Perfect. Clears all the castings. Goes down good. And that ain't going nowhere. So, step one done. So I'm going to use that, but I need to make it look pretty. I might just use the industry standard speed holes. That'll lighten it and it'll make it look pretty. Watch me weaken the shit out of it. There we go. What's that, like 8mm thick? It needs to be pretty thick and sturdy because obviously peg's going to go like here and it's going to be mounted like down here. So I don't want to use anything lighter weight and fucking flexy snap off when I'm fucking doing a wheelie. So I kind of want the pegs to sit in line with the top of the engine. 21 centimeters. I mean, that's a pretty high mount peg. Yeah, 21 centimeters. These are shit. Don't ever buy one. They're just shit. They make a fucking mess. They're shit, they're shit, they're shit. Anyone who says otherwise is lying to you. Shit. Clark Fibersaw fucking... I've marked both of them. There is two. Where is the other one? There it is. All right. Cut, end smoothed off, blah, blah, blah. Work out the cool bits later. 30mm, 15mm in, 15mm in. I'm going to drill a 22mm hole so that can do its thing. And then I can weld that on and work out exactly where I'm going to put the actual foot peg. So, I mean, I'm going to drill some holes. I'm sure you don't want to watch me do that. I'm pretty sure a couple of you have complained, oh, 20 minutes to drill a hole. I give a shit. That is what is going to make up the foot peg mounts. And I'll just show you. Look at the fucking accuracy. No machines were harmed in the making of these parts. Look at it. But now what I've got to do is I'm going to mount the new engine in the frame and probably scratch the fuck out of it because I'm an idiot. I should have done all this beforehand. But yeah, ADHD. Engine's in. Kickstart sits there. Yeah, that is a kickstart right side of the bike. That's the foot peg bar all bolted into place. And then the pedal sits here. So what I have to consider, where's the pedal? There's the pedal. I ain't got the bush in, but just, that sits right there. So I have to make sure the foot peg bar clears the pedal clears the tap, and then kickstart we should be all right with, because I'm going to offset this over here somewhere. Managed to get that engine in without scuffing all the frame up. Let's work this out. So that's the foot peg bar there, and then the peg will be out here, and then that will line up good with the pedal. I will have to extend this or change the shape of it or do something. Gives us enough clearance there. Let me fit the kickstart and see. Right, so that will clear. The question is, does that give me enough room to start it? I guess we'll find out on first kick when it hits this, fucks everything up. But no, it should clear, it should clear. Should be fine. Should be fine. And then this, obviously, I want to canter this forward. So yeah, pretty high peg mount. I mean, that's what? Going to be, because I've already, that's low, that's about an inch lower than a stock one would be. So a 5-inch rise. I want like my knees under my chin. All right. So I've worked out what we need to clear. I mean, worst case, I could bring this further forward. Like I can angle this, like over here somewhere. Could I have that? Oh, 1 second. No, that won't work. No. Yeah, that's a wicked kickstart, cos. Fucking idiot. Nah, it should all clear. Should be fine. Yeah. Yeah, there's my hole. Yeah, should be good. Should be good. I say that far too often. We got speed holes. That became a fucking ordeal. I snapped the pilot drill bit in this hole, couldn't get all of it out, tried to drill through it, hole went off centre, had to weld it back up, drilled it again, fucked it up, drilled it again, but now it's good. So yeah, it's all scribed. It's going to go about there. Dipstick comes out, doesn't touch the engine case, and then I've also got this bit of hex bar. So yeah. Do some lathe stuff and make some pegs. 2 pedals. I'm going to chuck them up in the lathe, square the ends off. Well, actually, I'm going to drill and tap first. I'm going for M10 and I'm going to go for a big engagement. Have I got a tap long enough? I should have. And then I'm going to put some grooves and then round the ends off. I'll get to use my ball tool thingy. So if you've got a pass-through lathe, you need to make one of these. Like it's just so simple to make. It's a handle, goes in the end of the lathe, tighten it up. And it's great for when you want to tap stuff. Like, so what I normally do, I'll start off the tap in the chuck, and then once it's started off, I'll switch over to this. I'll show you. Already started, so it allows you to hand crank it. And then, yeah, now my handle's slipping, I'll tighten it up. But it's just a non-aggressive, accurate way of tapping a thread that doesn't require too much effort. So I'll be back in a sec. There you go. And obviously this being like pot metal ain't going to damage the ways on the lathe in any way, shape or form. That's all jigged up, all nice and square and straight. So I've got these on a dead vertical, the correct angle of twist here. So obviously when that's bolted onto the engine flat, that will kick forward. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to tack this side on for now and make sure it clears the engine case. And then once that's tacked on, I can then clamp that in such a way that I know this side will be symmetrical. There's no way to check through the engine and frame. But I mean, even if I welded it there, it'd probably be spot on But yeah, no longer do I cut twice, measure once. I'll have to do a couple because it is quite heavy. Right, let's test fit. Yeah, 2 little taps. Look at him. Look at him. Is he looking at cars? Is he looking at tits? Nobody knows. Look at this little cutie. Is it cars? Took too long to respond, mate. No one's going to believe ya. And then you got this cutie patootie. Come here, Rusty. You're a good dog, ain't ya? Done your paw again. Come up. Aww. Right, this is why it's important to put an arrow on lines. I've welded this on the wrong side of the line. So yeah, lucky it's only 2 little tacks, and then I'll move it over to the other side of the line, put it back together, and it'll be fine. See? See? I'm an idiot. I'm wicked. Both bits are done. They match, they're square, they're great, they're awesome. I'll finish weld them up, and then I'll show you them on the bike. So they're on. Fit well, clear everything. Obviously going to trim the excess off. I'm going to groove these, and if I've got any O-rings, I'm going to put rubber O-rings in the grooves. Ever changing light in here because the door's open. So yeah, they're on. They look good. They clear everything like they're supposed to. Still got to trim the ends off down here. Shape these up a little bit, but I'm going to finish the welding first. Back to the worst tool ever. Still easier and quicker than using an angle grinder. It'll get me a fairly straight cut. Let's see how many times it overheats. Shut up. One time it hasn't overheated. Right, that's it for this week. I think I am going to have to modify the brake pivot. I need to make the brake lever anyway. So like the foot lever, brake lever, pedal thingy. So I need to make it narrower. And then annoyingly, the post that sticks out for it to pivot on, I'll have to shorten that. And rather than having a nylock hold it in place, I'm going to have to sort of like a spacer and pin it. But I won't know till that offset kickstart arrives. Just an oversight, happens all the time, no big deal. I'm gonna finish neatening up the mount. I've got a few other little bits to weld up, and then I'm gonna drop everything off for powder coating tomorrow. Was hoping to try and get the bike done for Bike Shed, but it's just not gonna happen. I'm not gonna rush it and fuck something up. I need a smaller headlight, and I need to bin that penis-shaped headlight, man. I keep looking at it, I hate it, don't like it, don't want it, get it off my bike. But yeah, have a great week, guys. Thanks for watching. And I'm picking up a frame tomorrow for the next build. And there's another build in the works. I think I'm going to keep 2 projects on the go. So I've got enough content for you guys. Problem with one project at a time, it takes so much longer to do because I have to think about what I'm filming. I can't just steam ahead. And I have got ADHD, obviously. I mean, you've only got to look around my workshop. So if I've got a couple of things on the go at once, I can put more content out and get shit done quicker.